Okay, we're back. Received 65 gold and 120 experience for that battle. Now I'm going to go in and sleep again. $50 gold. Now, one thing I do want to point out, you can get more than 99 arrows, just like you can get more than 99 cure ones. You can get several sets of that, so I'll build up some money and do that as well. My mom's actually going to come over today, and we're going to hang out, so I can't play as long as I'd like, but I'm going to build up a little bit more, play for about another 30 minutes or so. Now, let me show you something with that. Let me save here first. Okay. Show you what I'm talking about with the magic. Now, she's got Ice 1 and Lit 1. How I like to do that, once she learns Fire, which is going to take some time due to story purposes, and we'll go into that, I like to have them like this, because it's easier to go down. Once she learns Fire 1, I'll put Fire 1, I'll put Fire, Lightning, and then Ice. So I actually will switch these two. But as the ones you learn Fire 2, Fire 3, things like that, I will move the stronger ones from left to right. It's easier to find them and go that way. I'll also group the cures together, the fires together, that kind of thing, so that you can actually have all of those things together in one fell swoop. Alright, so we're surprised. So this time they get to attack us first. And I made a reference in my last video about Cecil's eyes. It does pick up just a little bit, but his eyes kind of just glow a tintish green or a tintish yellow, so it does show that. On 60 experience for that. And I guess it is determined at random, how the stats go up. That's one thing I wish I knew how they did it. It'd be kind of cool to choose, what stats went up. And they do have that in later games. You can, kind of customize your character the way you want to. Okay, level learn sleep. Nice, 82 to 91. Strength's still a 5. Agility's an 8 now. Vitality's still a 4. Wisdom's a 13. See if she's going to go up. 536. As you can see, longer and longer each time. There's a couple of calls in here called Imp and Bomb, and there's a few others that she can get, but you have to know where they are. And I do know where some of those are, but they're difficult to get because you have to. And there's a cheating way to do it. I don't do it that way. play my own style. Well, it's not, I mean, no way is cheating. I mean, you get it by getting it. You still get it that way, but it is what it is. The one item I have not gotten in this game is called a pink tail, and they're very rare to get. Like, it's one in every 200 battles. One of the jellies drop them, and the pink tail is for an armor much later in the game. I've never actually gotten a pink tail before, so maybe this time on broadcast it'll be lucky and give me a pink tail. I love how when I say that, it goes to a item screen like something's going to pop up. I'm like, holy crap. I know it's not going to give me a pink tail there, but that was kind of coincidental. I've only learned Imp once or twice in this, honestly. Like I said, I've probably beaten the game 10 times, but I haven't really learned the extra calls that much. I'm going to try to do that this time. I think the battle design in FF2 is 3D-ish. I mean, it's very well done. I think that the designers that did this did an awesome job, and makes me happy to play the game. Okay. All right. Still grinding. Level 8, so we got a ways to go. Y'all stick with me. Now, don't use magic on larva because they will draw your magic points out, and that they have a way to draw the magic out of you. They use a spell to do that, kind of like Psych, and that's why I don't attack them with magic. You can do that, but they'll start drawing your magic points for Iridia, and right now they're pretty valuable, so you want to hold on to them as she's in low level. What I may end up doing, 130 experience for that, what I may end up doing with this channel is creating a playlist with just the grinding in it. But if you want to watch the whole game, you're welcome to. Right now, I'm going to set it up, just straight through to show everything that I've done. And I think, I'm not sure if anybody's ever done that, so this is going to be the first to show. I know there are plenty of playthroughs out there with, all the stuff and how to do it. I've also heard that Nintendo doesn't like to have their games put up, so I don't want to cause any problems with anybody. I just want to play the game and actually do that. So we're going to see what happens and see if this can work. And I'll partner with Nintendo if I need to keep the videos up, because I honestly think Nintendo is great. I think it's one of the greatest things ever invented, and I think the games are awesome. I have several games. I have Breath of Fire, I have Secret of Mana, I have Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy III. As I said, I'm going to be doing hopefully a bunch of these to show what we're doing. If this can actually be up. I haven't seen many of the original versions. Most of the ones I have seen is just ROM, And I think that's why I think Nintendo does take a lot of those down, but that's okay. If I have to partner with them, I will, and that's not a problem. I just want to see, what we can do here. All right, so she went up again. Oops, I didn't check my stats with her. All right, strength's still a 5. Wisdom's a 14 already, and Will went up to 9. Vitality went up to 5 finally. Ah. Clicked the wrong one there. Didn't want to do that, but that's okay. Now, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, if you want to go up, I won't do it on this fight. Hang on, I'll do it on the next one. If you want to go up and use something as an item, which you can do in this game with some things. Okay, let's show you what we do here in the next fight. How much magic do I have? 15. Okay, I'm okay for now. All right. So what I'm going to do, I can't really do it with Rita, so I'll do it with Cecil. If I go up to Shadow and then go to one of the enemies, if this item was something that could happen, something that would do something, would have done it right there where it flashed up. But the Shadow Sword doesn't do anything as an item. It may in the Japanese version, but I'm not actually sure if it does it in the a lot of the things don't do it in the American version, so, but you can have weapons as items to do things during fights for you, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to build up a little bit more here. I'm actually going to go in and sleep now. Okay, same thing, just going to use ice, take these guys out. Appreciate you guys sticking with me through this grinding phase. Heal. Get a lot of heals. I noticed that when I was, when I restarted playing last time, when I was going through and all of this was working toward, just a lot of things, a lot of replicas, things like that. You get a lot of heals, a lot of cure ones. That's good. That helps you not have to buy them. Gain the level. Another heal. Point taken. Now you're asking yourself, why do you not go outside of the town? Can we see just a little bit more than left and right? I stay by the town when I don't consider Rydia high level until she starts reaching 12 or 13. Once she starts reaching 12 or 13, she's okay. I mean, technically, yes, I could go 2 feet further than the town, but you know what? I don't want to. I'm not going to. That's not the way I play. Again, I'm going to keep this the way I play and the way I do things. Venom. All right. Venom, I've only ever seen do 1 damage to an enemy. As long as she has it, level 10 now. Okay. Strength is a 6. All right. Let's see something else here. 9, 5, 15, 9. 1,014 to go up. 59 magic points, 118 hit points. Nice. Check old Cecil here, see how Cecil's doing. In comparison, Cecil has a 17 strength. So she's got a 6 and he's got a 17, so he's more than double her. Now his wisdom's only a 7 and will's only a 3. So, I mean, really, he's not that smart to begin with as a Dark Knight per se. Nice. I can actually start going to another enemy now when Rydia is attacking, because she's getting strong enough to where she's starting to hit, pretty decently and do some damage for me. Of course, it won't happen all the time because she's still young and going up in level, but of course the game could make a liar out of me, as it does hit twice in a row. I got about 10 minutes of play left before my mom comes up today. We're going to have dinner together, so I'm going to just play here for about 10 more minutes. That's my roommate actually rolling out there, if you heard the transition into the kitchen. Decided to set up the coffee pot since my mom likes... I'll tell you one thing, we have this coffee now, man, and it's so hard to find. You have to, order it online to get it, because Folgers only carries it at certain Walmarts now, and I'm not even sure if they carry it there at any Walmarts anymore that I've seen. It's chocolate silk. It used to be, in total abundance, and, I mean, that's my crack, guys. I love it. It's so freaking awesome. My mom has had 4 cups of it, and she's like, oh my god, it's so good. It's chocolate silk by Folgers. It makes your whole house smell like chocolate. Speaking of food, I do have a cooking channel. You can follow me at Cooking with Carter. That's each word is capitalized, no spaces, and I'm happy to have subscribers there. I also have another YouTube channel called DJ's Music Mania. I'm not doing much with that right now, because I have my other 2 channels, and I'm a black belt in karate, so I have a lot of things going on to where I can't, and the music channel, I love doing my music, but when I do that, I'm totally dedicated, and takes a lot of time to get everything set up and lay down the tracks. I have a guy that comes over and plays guitar for me, some things like that. But my cooking show, we're in the fourth season now. We just started season 4 about a month ago. We have the Cooking with Carter Equipment series up within that channel as well. So that's going really well, and we did our first episode, our first show, which was taco stuffed peppers, on about a month ago to start season 4 with cooking there. We're getting ready to do our next show. It'll be in Waynesboro when we do it. I'm actually going up to Waynesboro for a little bit for my wife and I's honeymoon, because we were just married in September. We haven't had a chance to have a honeymoon yet, so it's kind of cool that we're actually going to do this. My wife is excited, so am I. Going to be a great thing, and now she misses twice in a row, so Riddy is back to her old self. Alright, we're working on it. 589 to go up to level 11. Come on now. Alright, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going down away from the town. There you go. In different area now. Just walking around the middle of the desert, trying to be parched. And of course, you still fight the same enemies. I am going to get rid of some more arrows in just a minute or two here. My wife likes the fact that Rydia has green hair. My wife dyes her hair, so it's not green, but she has had green in it before. But she likes Rydia because she has green hair. If I'm going to actually go... Man, where are the Sandmen? Come on, jeez. All I'm fighting is sand mobs and larvas, and it's freaking annoying. Sorry for coughing on camera, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. See how many arrows she's got. That's 64. So she's getting kind of in the halfway range. That's why I'm going to go up here. Go ahead and get another set of the white arrows. I mean the iron arrows. White's the next level of arrows that you get. While we're here, how much? I don't need to sleep yet. Holy crap, no. Just thinking I was lower on magic points than I was, but I'm not. Now you can either do this. You can go from the 64 and of the 99 add in, or if you buy just a portion of those, I'm gonna keep the 64 because it's a portion of the 99. And as she gets, lower, I'm gonna add those back in. So I just build up a little more. It's the grinding game on Final Fantasy II. Come on, Rydia. Goodness gracious. Oh no, don't hit yourself. Jeez. Yeah, you can hit yourself in this game, which is amazing. And that's actually useful for a confusion. Of course, you can't control them when they're charmed or confused. Alright, so actually I'm going to play for about 5 more minutes because I'm approaching that 30-minute time frame. I don't want my videos to be too long. I'm going to show you lightning here, just to show it off. Haven't shown that yet. There you go. Time for maybe 2 more battles. Maybe 3. There's Sandman. I've been waiting on you guys forever. Where the heck you been? Trying to get some massive experience here. Like 160 is a massive experience. If battles last like that, we might be able to do 4 or 5. Hey, Rydia gained a level. Hey. And another hill. Show you just what I'm talking about with the arrows. See how she's down to 94? Got out of 64. It takes it out of that pile. And you can actually do that by buying 1 less than 99, which would be 98, but I know you knew that already. I do have my Bluetooth in, so if my phone rings in the middle of a broadcast, I am going to answer it. It's probably going to be my mom saying she's on her way. Alright, I'll do 1 more battle. For you guys, and then we'll catch up next time. So when we catch up next time, we'll be able to go to a little bit more grinding, but I'll have a little bit more time to play, and we'll get up to level 15, and then we'll go to the watery pass is the next next level. So this will do it for Chairmaster Games and Final Fantasy II, the American version on Super NES. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back soon. Looking forward for you to be with us. See you next time, everybody.